If you have a performance mindset in your faith, it will ruin your relationship with God. But why is that? Why does it have such a negative effect on your relationship with Him? As well, how do you even know you're in a performance mindset? And if you are in one, how do you get out? Well, let's chat about it. The reason a performance mindset ruins your relationship with God is because it takes you out of relationship. It convinces you that you're no longer a child of God, but you now have to earn acceptance, that you are someone outside of the family of God, and now you have to perform to determine your value. But your value isn't based on your works. It's not based on what you do. It's not based on any other action except for one, and that is your faith in Jesus Christ. Paul mentions it multiple times that because of our faith in Jesus Christ, it removes our ability to boast. It removes our ability to go, I'm special because I pray 10 times a day. No, you don't get that. You don't get to say I'm saved or I'm supernatural or I'm special because I did. No, it's because you believed in what Jesus did. But how do you even know if you're in a performance mindset? Well, the first sign is, where are your priorities? Are you more prioritized in what you do, checking off a routine list of reading your Bible, praying, whatever it may be? Or are you prioritizing relationship with Him, spending time just in His presence, or enjoying who He is, or talking to Him, or just seeking His face, whatever it may be? What is your priority? Is it mostly to do, or is it mostly to be? Now, does that mean that you shouldn't do these things? Does that mean you should stop praying, reading your Bible, whatever it is? No. Those are really, really good. But where is your priority? If you were placed in a situation where you only had time for one of them, to focus on your relationship with Him or do something, which one are you going to lean towards? Again, that does not mean you stop reading your Bible or praying or having your set devotional time. That's not the case. However, where is your priority? Which one ranks higher in your mind? Another flag that people have when they're in a performance mindset is that they seek validation or approval from others, especially when it comes to their spirituality, from their church leaders or just friends. So let's say you go out and you fast. You're fasting for 4, 5, 7 days. And now, what does your heart do? Are you trying to seek a deeper relationship with God? Or are you seeking validation from your friends, your peers, your leaders, saying, hey, this is what I'm doing. What do you think? And you thrive on them saying, wow, that's so cool. That's amazing. Like, that's where you get your acceptance and your belief in yourself. It's not in your relationship with God or your standing as a child of God. However, it's placed in the validation of other people. And another major sign that you're in a performance mindset is that you have this large fear of failure, meaning that if you don't do your routine or you don't do something spiritual or you fail at it, you feel this insurmountable amount of guilt. You feel this intense shame. You punish yourself. You feel like you need to make penance, meaning that you have to be punished for what you did not do or you failed to do. It makes you feel like you've lost your salvation, or God is mad at you, or you're not in the right place, that you don't deserve to be where you're at. It causes you to think more about yourself rather than Christ. And that is the enemy's tactic, is to get you to think that you have to earn salvation, that you have to earn your right place in God. However, we are adopted children of God, and our spirits cry out, Abba, Father, which is roughly translated to daddy. So we get to say, Daddy God, Daddy God. That is a close comparison to the English translation to that word Abba, which is a heart posture that we get to grow in relationship with Him. So if you're in a performance mindset, what can you do to get out of it? The first thing that you need to do to get out of this mindset is you have to renew your mind to the truths of God. You need to renew your mind to the fact that you are a child of God, that you are saved by faith alone, and that you are a joint heir with Christ. Because if you're a joint heir with Him, you don't have this performance mentality that you have to earn it, because it's something that's given to you. An inheritance is not earned. It's actually given to you with the result of someone's death. And guess who died? Christ died. And so because of His death, you get to receive a gift. And so you need to renew your mind to these truths. The next thing you need to do, and it needs to be done with caution because it can go to one extreme, and that's not what I want you to be doing. What you need to do is to actively step back from your normal routine. So if you're in a routine of reading the Bible, of getting your prayer in, of fasting, whatever it may be, I don't want you to just stop. I want you to actively stop. And the difference is when you just stop, it means you're done. You just put that on hold. You take a sabbatical or a resting period where you're just not going to do anything. However, when you're actively stopping, you pull back from the activity of prayer, of Bible reading, if that's what you're doing to receive acceptance from God, and then you actively pay attention to what's going on in your mind. So what I want you to do is if you're in a routine of reading your Bible every day or praying at a certain time or fasting, I want you to stop doing it, but journal what's going on. So I want you to record the thoughts that come to your mind when you're not doing it. Do you have thoughts of shame or guilt? Are you telling yourself that you're not good enough because you're not doing it, that you're wrong for this? It's an active participation in pulling back to see and figure out where your mindset is. Because if you can learn what the mindset is that comes up when you pull back, then you know what you need to renew your mind to. You need to listen to yourself and figure out what is actually happening inside, and then adjust. But the root of this really comes down to renewing your mind. You need to get this in your mind and the truth of it. And if you have trouble with any of this, I have a video which you can watch right here. It's about renewing your mind, and it's about renewing your mind to these specific truths. So take some time, go to this video right now, check it out, and hopefully I'll see you there.